Hello and welcome to Dateline Northeast, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeastern region. I'm your host, Skyrim Zimik, and here are the top stories of today's program. COVID-19 cases see spike in northeast region. Nagaland gets second biosafety lab. And Tripura celebrates 14 Gods Festival amid coronavirus outbreak. Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently said that India is still in a very stable situation in the battle against COVID-19 in comparison to other countries since the coronavirus outbreak. As the total number of coronavirus cases crossed 5 lakh this week, we bring you a report from the Northeast region.
In the Northeast region, Assam has the highest number of COVID-19 positive cases. Assam crossed 8,000 this week. Following the spike in COVID-19 positive cases, a 14-day lockdown was imposed in Guwahati. The Assam government has established facilities for swab collections in 31 COVID-19 care centers and 12 hospitals across Guwahati. Assam Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma urged people to come forward and get tested if they see any symptoms.
अभी तो गुवाहाटी सिटी में पूरा लॉकडाउन हो रहा है और आदमी भी ये मान रहा है, कोई भी आदमी बाहर नहीं निकला है। जो इम्पोर्टेंट आदमी है वो लोग आ रहा है, पूरा चेक कर रहा है। जो इमरजेंसी है वो लोग को जाने दिया है और जिसका इमरजेंसी नहीं है उसको वापस भेज दिया है। फाइलत करने से पूरा एक्शन होगा। हमारा जो प्रशासन का जो हमारा सीनियर ऑफिसर बोल दिया, अगर कोई फाइलत करेगा उसका ऊपर पूरा कार्रवाई करेगा।
Tripura government too announced a one-day lockdown throughout the state on July 5th. The seminar aimed to create awareness and train National Service Scheme volunteers of the importance of cleanliness and various ways to protect oneself from the coronavirus, besides distribution of masks, sanitizers and gloves. The organizers hope that the NSS volunteers would act as master trainers and multipliers to spread what they have learned in the seminar.
By this seminar, we are trying to give a message, strong message to the people of the NSS, through the NSS volunteers, to the students of the every school and colleges, every family members, that we have to maintain the social distance, we have to wear the mask, we have to strengthen the immune power. So these are the information we are trying to send to the common people, each and every section of the society.
After the first COVID-19 positive case in Manipur on March 23rd, the number of cases crossed 1,000 this week. To strengthen the nursing services amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences is recruiting medical staff who return from other states.
JNIMS, being the only state medical college, has been entrusted the work of managing 100 plus 50, 150 beds. Necessarily, we require more manpower, nurses, sweepers, and attendants. And hence, we, after given permission by the government of Manipur, we managed to take 28 plus 50 to 80 nurses on contract basis for a period of 6 months.
Over 600 nurses have applied for recruitment at JNIMS.
मैं अभी कुछ नहीं कर रही, पहले दिल्ली में काम करती थी लोकनायक हॉस्पिटल में, अभी फिलहाल कुछ नहीं कर रही। ये जो जेनिम्स का स्टाफ नर्स का वैकेंसी निकल रहा है ना, 28 वैकेंसी है, उसका फॉर्म सबमिट करने आई हूँ।
Nagaland COVID-19 tally rose to 400 this week. Nagaland police headed by T. John Longkumer converted the Ganesh Nagar Industrial Estate in Dimapur to a quarantine center for returnees, making it the largest quarantine center in the state with an accommodation capacity of 1,070 people.
The working detail had about 250 Jawans working in shifts, working around the clock. And then for the security and the stuffing and all that, the office, getting the office ready and all that. So we had about 150 of them. One STF company plus about 50 staffers.
All the positive persons are receiving medical care center at the designated COVID-19 hospitals. The test is being done at the BSL-3 lab at the Naga Hospital Authority, Kohima. In Arunachal Pradesh, 4 military personnel were found positive for COVID-19 from West Kameng recently, taking the total tally to 191 as on June 30, informed health authorities. As of June 30, Sikkim crossed 80 COVID-19 cases, whereas in Mizoram, more than 80% of COVID-19 infected patients have recovered from the deadly virus in barely 2 months, according to health officials. With 50 plus COVID-19 cases, Meghalaya has the lowest COVID-19 cases in the northeast states. The state has been able to keep the active count in the state low. Officials said that there are strict restrictions on interstate movement of people, especially to Assam, as the neighboring state has seen a sudden spike in cases. It is also mandatory for all returnees to go for institutional quarantine after coming back to Meghalaya. The Meghalaya frontier of the Border Security Force is dealing with 14 positive cases, out of which 7 have recovered. The Deputy Inspector General and PRO BSF UK Nile said that the frontier has 25 quarantine centers and all care is being taken to contain the spread. Out of the 14, 10 samples were tested in Guwahati Transit Camp before the personnel or BSF returnee was brought to their headquarters and put under quarantine.
On International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, police authorities across the country spread awareness about drug abuse through creative ways. A band of musicians from Meghalaya Police launched a musical awareness campaign and joined a noble cause. Let's have a look.
Meghalaya is known as the melting pot of musicians and music lovers of all ages, orientations and genres. Along with the rest of the country, Meghalaya also celebrated the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking is celebrated on June 26th every year. In order to spread awareness against drug abuse, the Khaki Vibe, a band of musicians from Meghalaya Police, launched a musical awareness campaign to encourage people to live a safe, healthy and drug-free life. The department gave a twist to the lyrics of the popular song Imagine by John Lennon. The Khaki Vibes received appreciative comments from people of all age groups.
This year, the Honorable DGP of Meghalaya has come up with a new things, that is through a song. And we, the Khaki Vibes of Meghalaya Police, we perform a song called Imagine. And through the song Imagine, I think has a far-reaching effect to the youths of Meghalaya and also throughout the country.
As part of the event, a seminar on better knowledge, better care was also held at Meghalaya State Legal Service Authority in Shillong. The theme of the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking 2020, Better Knowledge for Better Care, emphasized on the need to improve the understanding of the world drug problem and how better knowledge would foster greater international cooperation for countering its impact on health, governance and security. The day is dedicated to eradicate drug abuse and neutralizing the system challenges which sustain the illegal drug issues.
The much-awaited Biosafety Level 2 BSL-2 laboratory was recently inaugurated at Christian Institute of Health Sciences and Research in Dimapur. The BSL-2 lab was inaugurated by State Minister for Health and Family Welfare, and it will operate RT-PCR of gold standard tests for detecting cases of COVID-19. The Nagaland government recently inaugurated the Biological Safety Levels BSL-2 lab at the Christian Institute of Health Sciences and Research, Dimapur. With the inauguration of the Biosafety Lab Level 2 in the state, this is the second virology lab after the BSL-3 in Kohima. After getting approval from Indian Council of Medical Research, the virology laboratory was inaugurated by State Minister of Health and Family Welfare as Pang informed. With the installation of this new lab, the state is well prepared to conduct more tests in the coming days.
Considering the lockdown, there were no transportation available. But we're thankful to the Indian Air Force and several other agencies who have helped us, the government of India in particular, in ensuring that we could transport all these materials despite the lockdown.
The Health Minister termed it as a significant day for Nagaland as a 2 BSL lab got installed within 2 months despite difficult circumstances. With the inauguration of the BSL lab 2, the medical officials said the maximum and aggressive testing will be conducted in the days to come. BSL Lab 3 was inaugurated at the Roving Hospital in Kohima last month.
People don't need to be scared that there's a lab here, there's COVID being tested and we need to be scared. So it's extremely safe. So the workflow is that you go in with all the PPEs. When you come out, you discard the PPE, it's autoclaved, then integrated, and then the air also inside is circulated in a particular direction.
According to reports, the installation of the BSL-2 lab in Tuensang district is also underway and is expected to be completed by the end of July. Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
In a major breakthrough against extortion activities in Nagaland, 3 cadres of the banned outfit NSCN KYA were apprehended from general area Olswaba, Nikeku and Tikseong village in Dimapur. Based on specific intelligence regarding the presence of underground cadres in general area, troops of Assam Rifle along with police launched an operation and apprehended the cadres. The border with China in the Sikkim sector has been cut off from the rest of the country after road formations at 2 different places on Mangan Chungtang Road in North Sikkim was washed away by landslides following incessant rainfall in the past 48 hours. The rain also triggered flash flood and multiple landslides in other parts of Sikkim, damaging scores of houses and blocking roads at different places. However, there has been no report of any loss of life from anywhere in the state so far. The government of Sikkim visited a landslide-hit areas in North Sikkim and distributed ex gratia of 2 lakhs and 1 lakh and 1,000 rupees to 50 people from CMRF and NDRF respectively. In the wake of rising COVID-19 cases in the state, the Mizoram government recently announced an extension to the lockdown for another month. In a meeting led by Chief Minister Zoramthanga at Mizoram Assembly Conference Hall, it was decided that congregations of 50 people will be allowed and 30% can take part in games and sports activities. All the shops will remain open every day till 6 p.m, barring Sunday. Meanwhile, the offices are to function in the normal phase. Around 100 individuals from Mairam village in Arunachal Pradesh have come together to construct rooms for people returning to the state from other parts of the country due to coronavirus pandemic. There are 10 rooms along with 10 separate toilets which were built in 24 hours. The eco-friendly huts are made of tokopatta, a tree species found in Arunachal Pradesh, and bamboo. The efforts of villagers were mentioned and appreciated in Prime Minister Modi's monthly Mann Ki Baat. Over 1 million people have been affected in 23 districts of Assam due to floods. According to Assam State Disaster Management Authority, a population of 14,93,508 have been affected in 23 districts of Assam due to flood in the state. Pavitra Wildlife Sanctuary, Kaziranga National Park and Manas National Parks were also affected due to floods. According to reports, so far 1 rhinoceros has died in Kaziranga. The Forest Department of Assam has formed a rescue team and dozens of relief camps have been set up to contain the situation.
In today's episode, let's meet a 12-year-old boy from Manipur who recently cracked high school leaving certificate exam. He is the youngest student who had appeared and cleared the high school leaving certificate exam with first division. Let's have a look. age is just a number for Isaac Palalumon, who has scored 72% in Manipur High School Leaving Certificate exam. He is the first 12-year-old child who appeared and cleared the High School Leaving Certificate exam with first division.
mayamna ai matam adu da tumu bane ba pot tharu ba matam khra adu da angang sing la aga result out tore haina WhatsApp tara natraga kari kari da no khang demi na hair ko taba first division da leire haibisi adu first division orga suma gi 79 gum oigadra haibagi wakhan se le adum tadadi haraubusi opun thade adubu akhoi bible asina akhoi damak da silakpa pumnamak asida harau haibagi maramda egi harau bagi nataba isorgi wahei dudagi harau bajadabagi harau bani
12-year-old Isaac was given a special clearance by the Board of Secondary Education Manipur to sit in the HSLC exam conducted in February to March this year. The Administrative Board of BOSCM approved Isaac to register his name with his actual date for the exam, terming it a special case. His IQ level is 141, which showcases his superior intellectual and developmental capabilities as per the test conducted by the Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, Imphal. The young boy cleared the examination with flying colours, securing 72% with letter marks in English and MIL, creating history in Manipur. Isaac humbly revealed that his result was a little short of his expectations, but added that he was more or less satisfied.
I would like to credit my God, my Lord, Jesus Christ, because He's the one who created me and He's the one who gave me this knowledge.
The boy said his long-cherished dream was to be at the service of the Almighty God. Science, he revealed, is the one subject that allures him more than others. However, the boy refused to identify any college or location in particular where he wishes to pursue his studies.
In general, you have also expressed that you also want to go for the civil services. Are you still interested to that?
Yes, I'm sincere to that.
Are you still interested?
Yes, I'm still interested in
Why?
that. Cause it'll be like a test it'll be a test for my knowledge and ability.
Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh also tweeted and wished him for being the youngest to pass the exam. The eldest among 6 siblings and a resident of Kangwai in Churachandpur, Isaac has been studying under the guidance of his mother, a BSc, and also the principal of Olive School Kangwai that was set up by his father. The annual festival of worship of 14 gods, popularly known as Kharchi Puja, is underway in Tripura. Though all rituals are being maintained as usual, but due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic and subsequent restrictions regarding gathering, the event is witnessing fewer devotees this year. Let's have a look.
The Hindu festival of Kharchi Puja is celebrated every year in the month of June and July in Tripura. People of Tripura celebrate the week-long festival by praying to the famous 14 gods with enthusiasm. On this occasion, worshippers pray for peace, prosperity, harmony, and well-being of the people of the state. Kharchi Puja is one of the most important festivals of Tripura. The state is also known as the land of 14 gods.
7 দিন ব্যাপী এই মেলা চলবে, পূজা চলবে, মেলা নয়, পূজা চলবে এবং 8 দিনের মাথায় পাটতলা পূজা হয়ে সমাপন হবে। তিনটা দেবতা চলে যাবে ওই মন্দিরে, সিংহাসনে বসা যাবে, 11 জন দেবতা অন্দরমহলে চলে যাবে 1 বছরের জন্য। তো এবার প্রশাসন থেকে যে নিয়মাবলী দিয়েছেন যে 10 বছরের শিশু আসতে পারবে না, 60 বছরের ঊর্ধ্বে আসতে পারবে না, বলি দেওয়া যাবে না, আশীর্বাদ দেওয়া যাবে না, চন্দ্র দেওয়া যাবে না, কিছু ভোগ দেওয়া যাবে না।
According to legend, Kharchi Puja is observed to cleanse the earth with colorful marquees, illuminations, religious sites, and chanting of mantras amid drum beats and bathing 14 family deities of Tripura's royal Manke dynasty. The deities worshipped on this festival are kept locked in a room throughout the year, and it is only during these 7 days they are exhibited to the devotees. The 14-god temple was constructed in 1760 AD during the reign of Maharaja Krishna Manikya with the change of his capital from Udaipur to Puran Haveli.
এই পূজাকে কেন্দ্র করে সারা ত্রিপুরা রাজ্য বা বহিরাজ্য থেকেও অনেক পুণ্যার্থীরা আসেন এবং পূজার আনন্দ উপভোগ করেন। তো এবার তো করোনাজনিত কারণে পূজার কিছু বিধিনিষেধ এখানে আরোপিত হয়েছে, যার ফলে এবার জনসমাগম বা পুণ্যার্থীদের সংখ্যা খুবই কম। আমরা যারা স্থানীয় আছি আমরা সেই মনের ভক্তিতে আমরা সেটাকে এইভাবে উপভোগ করছি। এই হলো আমাদের দৃষ্টিভঙ্গিতে আমরা মায়ের প্রতি যে আমাদের শ্রদ্ধা ভক্তি সেটাকে আমরা অটুট রেখেই আমরা এখানে সমবেত হচ্ছি।
As per the tradition, the week-long festival begins with a colourful procession. Also on this occasion, the state police plays India's national anthem to pay tribute to the deities. In the royal days, Kharchi Puja was celebrated within the premises of the palace for peace and well-being of the kingdom. But today, with the abolition of the monarchy, people from all walks of life, tribal and non-tribal, celebrate this festival, and its popularity is increasing day by day. By rejuvenating peace, faith, love and harmony, this festival acts as a bridge between the people of both tribal and non-tribal communities of Tripura.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ENI. Like and subscribe Roving Report YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Karim signing off. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and take care.